Today is the feast day of St. Padre Pio, one of my favorite saints. And I remember a story once that exorcist Father Dan Rehill told when we were in religious life together of when he was traveling through Europe and he actually saw a friar on a metro that he was talking with, and he ended up staying at a Franciscan friary on his trip, and he saw a picture of that friar on the wall and he said, "Who is that guy?" And like, "Oh, that's Padre Pio." He hadn't recognized him at the time that was Padre Pio, who was long in heaven since then. I just think it's so amazing that Padre Pio is one of those saints that regularly appears to people. Even when he was alive, he would bilocate and appear to them. And it can challenge a lot of people, especially non-Catholics, about the communion of saints. But clearly, Jesus spoke with Moses and Elijah on the mountain, really, again, as an example for all of us of this connectedness that we have in the Spirit. I really believe that Padre Pio has a special role to play, really to encourage us, especially when it comes to spiritual warfare, since he himself not only experienced the stigmata, but regularly was attacked by the enemy at nighttime, especially before ministry the next day. And so often we can think that because we're attacked and there's something wrong in our life. But really in his life, we see this example and the wisdom of God to sometimes let his saints be tried by the enemy, to really remove any grounds that he wasn't given a chance to test us. He removes that accusation from us. And he also makes proof of our faith. And Padre Pio, he really learned to rejoice even when the enemy was after him, because he knew that God was doing something great in the midst of it. So be encouraged today, even by the witness of Padre Pio's life. He has those famous words too: pray, hope, and don't worry, because even in the midst of demonic attack, God is working all things for the good, for those that love him and are called to his purposes.